Breaking news. IPOB criticizes Supreme Court over date for Nnamdi Kanu's case. Honestly speaking, is a very shameful thing that the judiciary, which is the poor man's last hope, has been compromised. Nigerians were happy when Appeal Court gave that judgment that favors the IPOB leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that he's discharged and acquitted. Nigerians were like, wow, at least our judiciary don't wake up. Boom! The same court that discharged and acquitted Mazi Nnamdi Kanu turn again. Honestly speaking, judiciary is supposed to be independent. They're not supposed to look face. Because what is going on now, you can understand that they are playing the script of the federal government of Nigeria. What are they waiting for until they fix date for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's next case? Why? This man has been discharged, which the world understand. The government is just using this to keep on keeping the IPOB leader in the DSS custody, which is not nice at all. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has criticized the Supreme Court of Nigeria over its failure to fix a date for hearing of the Nnamdi Kanu's case brought before it by the federal government of Nigeria. It will be recalled that after the Court of Appeal ruled in favor of the IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu on the 13th October, in which he was discharged and acquitted, the federal government of Nigeria took the case to the Appeal Court. And the Supreme Court is yet to fix a date for the hearing of the case, which has forced IPOB to react by alleging that it was conniving with the federal government to lengthen the detention of his henchman. IPOB made this known in a statement by its Media and Publicity Secretary, Emma Powerful, on Tuesday. The statement partly read, IPOB is very concerned about the lack of progress in the matter before the Supreme Court of Nigeria concerning its leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It stated further that the delay, the neglect or refusal by the Nigerian Supreme Court for more than 3 months now and counting to fix a date to determine the appeal before them raises some doubts and questions as to whether the Nigerian Supreme Court has made itself complicit and a willing tool in the hands of the Nigerian government to delay and impliedly deny justice to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It should be recalled that the Appeal Court in Abuja had, on the 13th of October 2022, discharged and acquitted Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, buried the federal government from further prosecuting him in any court in Nigeria. Rather than obeying the Appeal Court order, the federal government ran to the Supreme Court on appeal. In what seems to be a conniving between the Supreme Court judges and the federal government of Nigeria to continue the legal detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Supreme Court has refused to fix a date to hear the appeal before it, IPOB added. The Self-Determination Group, however, said, "We are watching the Supreme Court of Nigeria, which, accidentally, is a constitutional court to remedy their butchered image on the case of extraordinary rendition of Kanu, which has been filed before them. They have a choice to legalize and institutionalize extraordinary rendition, which is an international crime, or put the executive arm of government led by to order," Vanguard reports. It's really so shameful that we are here today. Honestly speaking, I don't even understand what Malami and federal the President Muhammadu Buhari is up to in this very case. Okay, let's just push Mazi Nnamdi Kanu aside. Let's just say, okay, make Mazi Nnamdi Kanu matter go one side. Do they really understand that because of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Southeasterners, they don't have peace in their region? I don't know if they understand that, which I know that they knew all this. Some actors have taken over the region in the name of protesting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which IPOB members have denied them several times. At least, only this one serve for the sake of the innocent Igbos in the southeast that are being killed by these unknown gunmen and all that. Nigerian government should just have obeyed the court's order by releasing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If a whole federal government is doing this, what do you expect from the common man out there? You don't see how life be. Since all this while, this Nnamdi Kanu case is on ground, Nigerian government obey court order? No. Release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? No. None of all these politicians, all these leaders, all these governors in APC and all that have uttered one word concerning that. You see, life, we have to be very careful what you do to people, because it might or it will come back to you the way you dish it out. Today, all of them are crying. The federal government, Buhari, refused to obey court order concerning this Naira policy. Now, today they know, say Buhari not obey court order. When Appeal Court discharged and acquitted Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, did they say anything about that? Do they remember that Buhari not obey court order? But today they don't know, say Buhari not obey court order because you don't near them. They don't see how painful it is. It's really very painful. It's really very, very painful. Like as I said in the beginning, that the judiciary is the last, the poor man last hope. And if we are now seeing things like this, Nigerians have lost their trust on the judiciary. I beg, leave them. Now so they will just turn the matter upside down. No, you people have to change this narrative. It's important.